Hey, good afternoon. This is Getting Blown Up in Space with Eve Online. I am Planethead. It is October 16th, 2020. Just doing a little bit of exploring today. Looking to see if I can find a wormhole or a combat site. Maybe go through that. As far as gameplay is concerned, uh, on day I'm on day 4 of mandatory overtime at work, so I'm a little bit tired. Sorry to complain about that. I'm not just giving you an idea as to why I'm not as rambunctious as normal with the game. So please don't hate me. Um, uh, but I was watching a couple things today, and um, thought while I'm doing this, I could go ahead and bring those up. Um, just see what's here. Anything? Another gas site. Yay, a gas site in Losec worth nothing. Alright, let's check out one more. Um, and then we'll go blow some stuff up. If you've watched me before, I have just minimal exploration skills with my account since I've gone in the whole scavenging mode. The whole idea is to have just enough that I can do some basic relic sites, find some wormholes, find some basic combat sites, just to some quick stuff to whenever I boot up the game, have something interesting to do. I don't even bother too much with data sites because they're not worth that much. When you're at your lower levels, you need to get to the higher level ones to maybe get those, and then those are the dangerous ones too. Um, so we're just going to see if we can find anything here. The nice part is, if after the first two scans I'm not getting too much of a coherence on the scan, I know that it's going to be tougher to scan down, and it's something that I probably don't want because combat sites and wormholes are fairly quick to scan down. So looks like this one's either going to be a wormhole or maybe a relic site. Never know. So we'll keep going a little bit. Uh, One of the major updates in the most recent update is something kind of cool. Um, One thing that it's called Super Potato Mode. I don't know. Well, that's what the players are calling it. I don't know if what your computer system's like. Um, Me, for years, I played with a computer that did not have the best graphics. One of the beauties of playing with Eve is you can downgrade your graphics to a point where playing on even some really old computers is still viable. Ooh, a combat site. Hey, maybe we will have some content today. We will find out. Because one thing I do with combat sites is I do not look them up. I do not look up how bad they are or how good they are or how to take them out. I try to fly into them as if it's the real world. Hey, Angel Annex. No idea what that is. I've never done one of those before. There's so many sites out there that will tell you. I think one's called Eve Survival, which is fantastic. They break down every one of the anomalies that you can combat anomalies that you can go through. Um, Me personally, especially in the new way that I'm playing, I like the scare factor, um, the I'm not sure what I'm gonna do factor. Uh, so let's take a look here. Good. Alrighty, so we got that one scanned down, and let's go ahead and warp to it. See what happens here.
Warp drive active.
Angel Annex. Hopefully this isn't like a level 9. I doubt it would be, but I did have to scan down pretty far with this one comparatively. So, good. Here's my acceleration gate. When you first, um, okay, previous explorers have commented that one of the gates requires a passkey. It can be bypassed by convincing the commander to unlock. The overseer guards his ship guard vigorously, so there's a ship guard.
Warp drive active.
Analysis of this location indicates that attacking the smuggler's gate would greatly improve your odds of uncovering further activity. Okay, so do not like this with. Gonna get out of here real quick. I'm gonna come back, but boy, would I die quick in my little probe here. I got nothing on it, as you could probably tell. Okay, so a bunch of cannons and battleships and cruisers. The problem for me with that is, well, why not? Let's see what happens. Um, so before I go any further, the Super Potato mode, basically, Eve lets you lower the graphics on the game so that you can play it on different clients, on different systems. Um, if you watched my earliest videos, it was on my old computer. The graphics weren't that great. This is a gaming laptop, not the most expensive. Literally, I bought it at a wholesale warehouse because my old laptop died while I was on my business trip. But I love it. You don't have to have that much to play this game, and the more I play it, and I love the graphics in Eve. So many things, like I mean, the specifics. I never, before I started playing, was never able to see a lot of with the new computer. See a lot of the little bonuses, like see the little Minotaur insignia on there. So that is one of the things I love. All of the constellations and things like that in the background. But maybe more importantly, is this new super. Not more importantly, but a huge different feature is to eliminate all of these graphics, and it is only on your side, but it can help from keeping your computer, if you have a lower end one, from overheating. So to do control Super Potato mode, um, you want to hit Control Shift F9 all at the same time. Control Shift and F9, and what that does is it takes away all the graphics from the screen. It still has everything up. Let me show you here. So there's an anomaly, um, and there are your asteroid belts. If I hit Control Shift F9, brings everything back up. But what this can do is it can save your computer, especially when, for two reasons. Well, three. The third reason might be the best one, but the first one would be it lowers the graphics so that if you have a lot of things on screen, um, it doesn't overheat your video card or your computer itself. The second one might be really important because I'm one of these people who my brain gets scattered sometimes. So whenever maybe in a big fight, to focus more on what's going on, I might do the Control Shift F9, and now I can just look and see what other ships are in the area. I can focus on my ranges, that sort of thing, rather than having all of the pretties in the background. But last but not least, and man, do I wish I still worked in an office, especially at my old job. It was so boring. Um, Super Potato Mode. I should rename. We should rename it Super Stealthy uh, Desktop Workplace Mode, because somebody walks by your computer and you have super duper pretty Eva. Oh, what's that? Oh, I want to know what that is. Are you working right now? Uh, oh, is that a sun? Oh, wow, what's that? But if I do Super Potato Mode, Control Shift F9, well, is that some sort of CAD work? Are you doing? I don't understand. And you can lower your get rid of your different things here, you know. Now somebody walks by your desk. Is that a cool, screensaver? I don't know. They don't know what that is, and maybe they don't think about it as much. So, um, gotta think of a name like super super workplace fun time mode or something like that. I don't know. So that is the new. So it's Control Shift F9. Um, Funny story from my old days. I used to do customer service about over 20 years ago for an internet company, and um, a person called up one time asking, they were trying to put in their email address and they were trying to put in the insignia, and they said, and I was talking to them on the phone, and this was maybe 5 years into really when people were starting to first use email addresses and things like that, and they were having a problem getting the at signal or the at insignia when they type it in. So I was going through it with them, and I said, okay, can you hit Shift 2? I said, yeah, every time I do that, um, it comes up with a 2. And I was befuddled really quickly. And then after about 10 seconds of me not understanding what they were saying, I said, can you hold down the Shift button and hit the number 2? And they were like, at the same time. And that's when they realized that they were doing something wrong. Um, so you would never believe that somebody would do that, especially because typewriters are typewriters, but that's what they did. I don't know how funny that is, but I still think about it back in this day because I know I've done some dumb things every day. Um, so let's go ahead and dock up. I'm going to go grab my rupture. I do not think, do not think that I'll be able to do this site just thinking I've got my rupture isn't the most powerful thing in the world. There's a lot of guns on that site, but why not try it out? Um, so I've got, only 12 minutes in, so if I have to warp away right away, but like I said, I could look up on Eve Survival or one of these other sites and see how strong this is. These guys could lock me down and blow me away right off the bat. That's happened to me before. I don't care. Only fly things you're willing to lose. So I do like this ship though. This is my baby. Okay, make active. Good. One update, I don't know when they did this. I don't know even if it was an update. But the nice thing is once you scan something down in system and then you dock up, what you scan down will still be out there even if you're in a different ship, which is kind of cool. So we're going to go ahead and do a warp to annex. Good.
Warp drive.
It's actually kind of scary. Set up. Bullets. I'm almost 100% sure that I'm going to have to shoot some things and then warp away. The question is, how many things do I have to shoot? And is it worth my time? So, but I'm glad I haven't seen a decent combat site in a while. Maybe if I'm not doing too well, I'll go and refit and try this out later on. Unfortunately, it is a work day, so I don't have a whole lot of time to mess around with it. So we'll see how fast I can do with this one. Activate the gate.
Warp drive active.
Here we go. Should you drop your drones early? Don't worry about salvaging right now. Let's get moving, get the transversal up. Speed going. Yeah, these guys are hitting me hard right away. Let's back her up. Concentrate the fire. Yeah, I haven't killed anything yet, and they've already got me down to almost 50%. Okay, let's be smart about this. We're going to go ahead and align toward the station. So I can warp out quickly. Got one of them going down here. Good, good, good. Yeah, I hate to say this, but gonna get out of here right now.
Active. The capacitor is empty.
You notice I was able to kill one thing and they took me almost down to my armor, and this is a shield tank ship, so as soon as they would have gotten to my armor, I was paper thin on that one. So on a longer day, maybe on a Sunday, maybe this site will be still up on Sunday. They say they last like 48 hours or something. I would grind this out just to see what happens. I'd work on my fittings just to learn a few things. But today, unfortunately, running a little bit short on time.
Active.
This would be something I'd be very interested in doing, but I got to start getting ready for work. There was something else in the news that came up, but I can't remember. There's a lot of stuff going on. There was a big battle that happened out in Delve in the war. I think that was good. That was out in was it YZ9 Tech F6, over 2,500 ships. I think this was a subcap battle, battleships, things like that. Happened about 2 days ago.
Warp drive active.
As far as Triglavian space, still things coming out about it. People are learning about it. I do want to say this. The one thing that really intrigues me about it is that it's very hard to get capital ships and super capital ships out there. I would love to see them leave it that way. Make it an area for subcaps to rule. Because I think that would be very interesting. At least for a while. I do want to try it out there, but that's a long try, not a weekday type thing. So, other than that, that's all I've got for today. I want to keep it shorter than normal, because, well, I've got stuff I got to get done. I apologize. But I got one more day tonight, and then tomorrow, and then I'll have the weekend. I'm looking forward to getting some rest and playing a lot of EVE on Sunday. So maybe I'll make a video or two. If you have any requests you want me to try out, please comment in the comment section. Any questions, too, pop them there. Or if you want to message me. Looking forward to Sunday, checking out to see where my planetary interaction has gotten to. Also, by then, I should be close to being able to get my drone interfacing up to level 4. And although, do I want to update these? Nope, I'm just going to let it roll. Okay. Might go through some skill changes here to see what I want to do. Actually, I am going to throw in my Galente Cruiser 2 and 3, just to have them in there. And let's throw 4 in there just to be safe. So that, let's say I fall off a cliff, I've got 4 more days of training. Always like to put some extra in there just in case. Alrighty. Well, you guys have a great day. Fly dangerously. And hopefully in 2 days I'll be able to spend a lot more time playing. Alrighty. Have a good one. Bye.